Garcia, Isaac Allen Garcia.
He's in the hallways as well.
Oh, okay.
He should get on.
Patrick Taylor, I'm here.
Patrick Taylor.
Yes, ma'am.
Say that one more time, Patrick.
Patrick Taylor, Tealer, Taylor.
Okay, thank you, Patrick. Got you checked in.
Yes, ma'am.
Ramiro Alanis. Ramiro Alanis.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Dionisio Zuniga.
I'm right here, Your Honor.
Zuniga.
I'm right
Oh,
here.
thank you, sir. Thank you. Got you
Thank you,
checked in. Brene Faith Longloria. Brene Faith Longloria.
Present, Your Honor.
With counsel,
Thank-
Judge.
Thank you, Counselor. Thank you. Got you checked there, Brene. Anthony Trevino. Anthony Trevino. Marina Marie Villanueva. Marina Marie Villanueva.
Good morning, here.
Thank you, ma'am. Got you checked in. Jonathan Rodriguez. Jonathan Rodriguez.
He's in the hallway as well, Judge.
Okay, hold. Gabriel Martinez. Gabriel Martinez. Jose Armando Signs. Jose Armando Signs.
Present, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Jose Vasquez. Jose Luis Vasquez. Tanya Elizabeth DeLeon. Tanya Elizabeth DeLeon.
I'm present. I'm here.
Thank you, ma'am. Got you checked in. Paula Christine Sierra.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Got you checked in. Jesus Lopez. Jesus Lopez.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, Jesus. Got you checked in. Ricardo Guerra. Ricardo Guerra. Bali Megan Palumbo.
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Got you checked in. Mario Madrigal. Mario Madrigal. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Judge, he is in the hallway with
Huh.
no Zoom. He's
Huh.
a Spanish speaker.
Spanish speaker, okay. Let's see. Leonardo Bree Zueta.
That's another one that's in the hallway.
Hallway.
Judge.
Uh-huh.
No Zoom. He's a Spanish speaker, but he does have a friend trying to get him on.
Get him, okay.
He may try now.
Destiny Lachey Charles. Destiny Lachey Charles. Leslie Ariaga. Leslie Ariaga.
I'm here, Your Honor.
The screen did not like. Leslie, could you say it one more time? Leslie, put your, there you go. Thank you, Leslie. Got you checked in. I got you. Ruby and Monsivius. Ruby and Monsivius. Antonio Cabrielas. Antonio Cabrielas. No. Luis Jamie De Bras Segura. In hallway?
Yeah, he's in the hallway.
Okay,
He should be getting on.
okay. Hollis De Rios. Hollis Rios.
Present, Your Honor.
Can barely see you.
Let me turn my camera around. My phone is broken as well.
Okay. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Got you checked in. Vanessa Vieira. Vanessa Jacqueline Vieira.
I'm
Hallway.
here. Oh, yeah.
Vanessa, let me put your
Yeah.
camera back on so we can see you.
I can't turn it on.
She's in the hallway, Judge.
She's in the hallway. Okay, Vanessa, in a few moments, step into the court so that I can see you, okay?
I'm in the car right
Jessica.
now.
She says she's in a car, Steve.
Oh,
Jessica Hernandez. Jessica Hernandez. George Uvalius. George Uvalius. Justin Gathright. Justin Gathright.
Those are two jail cases, Judge. I'll call the jail, so what's going on. They're here.
Okay, they're here. All right. All right. In a few moments, I'm going to go back through this list one more time to call the people that did not answer at the 9 o'clock docket call. But first, I'm going to give some instructions on how this morning is going to roll out. So Defense attorneys that need a reset, the court will give you a reset. I do, however, require that you talk to one of the two ADAs on the Zoom. That would be Anthony or Alexis. Even if you have talked to them at your last court setting and you have not changed your mind, you still want the exact same thing, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. Even if you just got hired last night or last week or last month, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. Even if there is a felony pending along with this County Court 12 case, I'm still requiring that you talk to one of the two ADAs. I see no downside to communication. I know that I am over here trying to move my docket. I know your defense attorneys are trying to bring closure to your clients' cases so they can get back to their normal lives. And we cannot do this without communication. So defense attorneys, just please take a few moments to go into one of the breakout rooms to get on the same page about the status of the setting this morning. Now, defense attorneys, if you've talked to one of the two ADAs within the last 2, 3, even up to 5 days ago, and that talk, that call, that email was about this setting today, I'll take that as a confer. I would highly recommend that that's what you guys would do. So when we get to court and I get to the part of who was already conferred, if your desire is to quickly get a reset for your client and release your client, you can do that. But we're here now today, so moving forward. Now, how we're going to do this is I need defense attorneys. The defense attorneys to please send chats to Booker. Booker's going to line you guys up in order of how he receives those chats to go into the breakout rooms. It is 9:09. I say that to say usually about 10 o'clock, we're more than 75% done with this docket. We try to move things along quickly in County Court 12. So when Booker puts you guys in those breakout rooms, please do not pop out of those breakout rooms to say no one has come to see me in the breakout room. Someone will be there shortly to discuss the matter of the setting with you. By leaving that breakout room, you're only slowing your progress down, all right? So moving forward, I'm gonna go back through this list one more time. And this time it'll be just for the people that did not answer. If you answer, yeah, I checked you in, you are okay. I will not call your name again. This time around, it'll be for the individuals that did not answer, okay? And so remember, I will call the docket. I will call the docket by the defendant's name. So defendants, when you hear your name called, please unmute yourselves. Turn your camera on if it is off because you are in court and I do need to see you. You are free to turn your camera off after that. Then announce yourself to the court because from my end, I am checking that you're either answering the docket or that you're not answering the docket. And at some point, defense attorneys, if your client may resumes in this morning, I do issue FTAs. That stands for failure to appear. A warrant will issue for your client. So we will begin again. It's Justin Michael Gutierrez on the Zoom now. Justin Michael Gutierrez. Andrew James Wally. Andrew James Wally. Yes.
He's the one that walked in and I told him to go in the hallway.
Here.
Did he answer? Yeah, James Wally.
Yes, good morning.
Thank you. Got you checked in, sir. Okay. Is Marcelo Caparate. Marcelo Caparate.
Yes, over here.
Oh, thank you,
President.
Marcelo. Got you checked in now.
Thank
you. Alexis Rose Morris. Alexis Rose Morris. Christian Grant Holguin. Christian Grant Holguin. Adam John Molina. Adam John Molina.
Right here, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Got you checked in. Let's see. Did Isaac Allen Garcia get on the Zoom? I know he was in the hallway. Isaac Allen Garcia. Anthony Trevino. Anthony Trevino. See, Jonathan Rodriguez, another in the hall. Did Jonathan get on the Zoom? Jonathan Rodriguez. Gabriel Martinez. Gabriel Martinez. Another one that was Gabriel Martinez in the hall seat? Number 24.
No.
Okay, just a minute. All right. Jose Luis Vasquez. Jose Luis Vasquez. Ricardo Guerra. Ricardo Guerra. Mario Madrigal. Mario Madrigal.
They're not gonna have Zoom.
That's the Spanish speaker, okay. And how about Leonardo Zaluta? Zaluta, another Spanish speaker, okay. Destiny Lachey Charles. Destiny Lachey Charles. Ruby Ann Monsivius, Ruby Ann Monsivius. Antonio Cabrales, Antonio Cabrales. Another one that's in the hallway. Luis Jaime Segura. Do you know how to unmute yourself, Luis? I see you there. Can you unmute your camera? There you go. Thank you, Luis. I got you checked in now. Vanessa Vieira. I think Vanessa answered. There you are. Okay, Vanessa, thank you. Got you checked in. Jessica Hernandez. Jessica Elena Hernandez.
She should be, that's my client, Judge. She
Okay.
should be on there.
She's an answer. Jessica Hernandez. Jessica, do you know how to unmute yourself? Can you unmute?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Jessica. She's okay. Thank you, Jessica. I got you checked in.
you.
George Uvalles. George Uvalles. And Justin. Oh, yes. I think he was here though. There he is, Justin. And I think.
Excuse me.
Gathright.
Excuse me.
No, Justin Gathright. Okay. All right.
Hello?
Ma'am, hold on. Don't interrupt. Okay, I'll give you time to speak in a few moments. I've gone through I've now gone through the docket twice, and now I'm at the part, there are any individuals on this Zoom, you think you're in the right place, you're belonging to County Court 12, and you did not hear your name called at all this morning. You did not hear your name called. And that was Leslie Arriaga. Leslie, I already have you checked in. You answered the first go around, okay? Did you have something else to say?
Yes, ma'am. My phone is currently on 5% and I'm waiting for my ride so I can connect to the charger. But I'm here on the Zoom meeting.
Okay, do you not have a charger?
No, ma'am, I don't have a charger with me right now.
Okay, so are you on your way to the court? Is what you're saying?
I'm sorry?
Like I need you to be on this Zoom, Leslie, because your attorney has to confer and then we have to give you a reset, Mike. So I'm telling you to get a charger or get yourself to the courthouse if you're gonna be off the Zoom, okay? Because you're not, if you get off the Zoom, you're not gonna know what your court date and you're not gonna have a chance to speak with your attorney, okay?
I'm here at the court. I'm just
Oh,
waiting.
but if you're at the court, then come into County Court 12. Come walk into the court.
Okay.
Okay, that's
Thank you.
what number is she, Booker? Leslie Arriaga.
Thank you.
Okay, yes, walk into the courtroom, Leslie.
35, Judge.
25,
35.
35. Okay, yeah, that's Ryan's case. Yeah, so Ryan could talk to her. Your attorney is here, Leslie. Just need to come in. Okay, have a seat right there, okay? Is there anyone else that did not hear their name called at all this morning? Anyone else?
Me, Judge.
What is your name, sir?
Devin Kurtz.
Devin. Kurtz. Did not remember that. Is he in the Booker? Do we have a Devin? Was he supposed to be here another day?
I'm looking him up now, Judge.
Devin.
It's the first setting, so it's been still good. That.
Devin, what's your SIN number?
It's 101 1066.
Do you know your case number?
I don't remember the case number. I know that it said something about when I looked up my stuff on the website, it said that it was dismissal.
What's your date of birth?
December 12th, 1990.
Yes, sir, that is correct. Your case was dismissed on 10-6. You're free to log off, sir.
Okay, thank you, guys.
10-6, like last year?
No, I'm sorry. It was last Wednesday, Judge.
Okay, 9-6.
No, I'm sorry, 9-6. I said 10-6.
Okay, 9-6. Okay. All right, Devin, you're free to log off.
All right, have a good
Anyone
day.
else? You did not hear your name called at all this morning. Everyone's checked in? All right. I will move forward with a few
Your
housekeeping
Honor, my
rules.
one's on mute.
What is your name, sir?
Isaac Garcia.
Isaac Garcia.
Yes, ma'am.
You see what number his Booker? Oh, Isaac was in the hallway, but he's in his car now. Okay, Isaac, got you checked there now. Isaac
Thank you.
Allen Garcia? Is it Allen,
Yes,
your
ma'am.
middle? Okay, okay. It's number 17, Booker. All right. All right, anyone else? Okay, okay. So let me, look, as I was saying, I'm gonna go over a few housekeeping rules for County Court 12. First rule, being defense attorneys that are moving forward with a plea this morning, remember, two sets of paperwork. Booker, do you mind meeting everyone? Okay, as I was saying, defense attorneys that are moving forward with the plea bargain this morning with your clients, remember, two sets of paperwork. One set comes from the court, the other set comes from the district attorney's office. If you are not sure if your client has done all of the paperwork, please just let Booker know. Booker can put you in a breakout room and you can go over these matters, okay? We're still doing things in a hybrid fashion in County Court 12. Every other day we're in person. So today we're on Zoom, tomorrow we're in person. Wednesday on Zoom, like that. So
Mondays and Fridays now.
on
This past September.
okay. Okay, so if you're not sure, I just don't want you to sit on the Zoom for an hour or so. When I call the case, we discover that none of the paperwork or only part of the paperwork has been done. Okay, easy solution. Also, defense attorneys that are moving forward with the plea, please ask your client this one question. Are you a resident of Bexar County? I realize that San Antonio is a very touristy city. We do get a lot of outsiders. But if you're moving forward with the plea, and that paperwork has been sent over to probation, and they do not know that your client is not a resident of Bexar County, your client is going to get a violation, a warrant will issue. Who needs that household at the beginning of probation? It's an easy solution also. Just let someone know right now that you are not a resident of Bexar County. This is America. You can live where you want to live, perhaps in another county, even another state. That is okay. Just let the court know, let someone know that I can make the decision, should this case be transferred over to wherever your client resides, or should I allow your client to report to probation by Zoom, okay? Also, defense attorneys that have an MTR with your client on the docket this morning, besides speaking to one of the two ADAs, you must also speak to Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He is the CLO, the probation officer for County Court 12. Of course, because it is an MTR, a motion to revoke probation, I do need the input from the probation department, okay? Also, defense attorneys, if your client has been arrested, just arrested at least twice for a DWI, your client's case is going to automatically be sent over to the DWI court. That is a treatment specialty court. I cannot order or mandate anyone into that program, but your client will be given the opportunity to be evaluated and talked to about what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Your client will not be able to leave this judiciary able to say that no one tried to reach out to them and talk to them again about what I consider red flags and issues of alcohol usage. Now, besides presiding over County Court 12, I also preside over the mental health court. That too is a treatment specialty court. If anyone wishes their client to be transferred over to that docket, just get with Booker. You can get that referral process started. It doesn't even have to be that your client has ever been professionally diagnosed with a mental health illness. If they think they are suffering from PTSD, bipolar, schizophrenia, severe anxiety or depression, etc., that is good enough for us. We will have them professionally seen by a doctor and properly diagnosed. I do run several dockets of mental health. One of the dockets being the PTD, the pretrial diversion mental health docket. If your client is deemed eligible for that docket, not only does your client's case get dismissed, it gets totally expunged from your client's record at no cost to your client. Just options for everyone. All right, so moving forward, are there any defense attorneys that have already conferred? You just need to give a report to the court when you give your client a reset and release your client. Any defense
Ashley
attorney?
Morgan has, yes, Ashley Morgan's confirmed.
Ashley, what is your client's name, Ashley?
Good morning. I'm number 28, Paula Sierra.
Number 28. Okay, no, good. She answered. What you got, Ashley?
She's not filed yet. The state's working on getting her labs back.
Okay, all right. What date you got, Booker?
At 10/13.
10/13. Okay. That's Paula Sierra. Your court date has been reset to October 13th. Booker, was that October 13th?
Yes, Your
Yes, sir.
Honor.
Okay, very well. So you are free to log on. Ashley, you
Thank-
have any other clients?
That's all. Thank you.
Thank you for coming on. You're free to leave also. All right, any other defense attorneys that have already conferred?
Yes, judges, Jared Valdez. Good morning.
Good morning. What you got, sir?
And I have a Jonathan Rodriguez, 709-446 and 47. I
What,
confirm.
what number is that, Booker?
23.
23, okay. So I don't have him answering, but Steve says he's in the hallway, so I'm hoping
He's in the-
here.
What number was that?
Number 23.
Let me see, number 23, Judge. Yes, he's in the hallway. I'll go double check to make sure that, see if we can get on Zoom or not.
Okay, oh, his attorney is on right now. Could you tell him to come in so I can, tell him to come in, Steve, so I can see him? All right, what you got, counselor?
Yeah, he's got a felony pending, judge, ABI, pregnant person, so they want to reach out to felony first.
Okay, all right, very good. What day we got, Booker?
Want me to bring it in, Judge?
Yeah, so you can see here what his court date is, but the reset date is gonna be
10-12.
10, 12. Hold on, Counselor Jerry, they're gonna bring him in so I can tell him what his reset date is. Okay,
This is Rodriguez.
Jonathan Rodriguez? Okay, so your attorney's on the Zoom. This is the Zoom day. Your court date has been reset to October 12th, October 12th. Okay, so I want you to walk back. Steve will show you so that you can sign a reset form from our coordinated Booker. Steve, have him walk back to Booker to sign that reset form. Okay, thank you, Jerry. Okay, so I'm gonna, did you want to talk to him, Jerry? He's here in our court right now.
Tell him to hold on, Judge. I'll go downstairs. I'm in 5 right now.
Okay, very well. You can follow him. Your attorney's
And
gonna
then
come.
tell him
in.
to stand by.
Yeah, stand by. Please sign the reset form. Thank you, Jerry. You're free. If you don't have any other matters, you're free to log out. Okay. All right. Do you need any other attorneys that have already conferred? Any other attorney?
I have Judge.
Who said that?
This is Chris Castro on Brene Longoria.
Okay. Brene Longoria. I do remember that name. Brene. Number
Number 20, Judge.
number 20?
Yes.
Okay, did answer. Okay, what you got, counselor?
She's already interviewed for DWI court. I was notified that she's been accepted, so I guess we're just waiting for the transfer.
Okay, all right. You hear that, Booker? At the
Yes,
phone?
Judge.
Have you
They
talked
haven't
to-
sent me anything yet to transfer the cases over there. Was she just recently interviewed?
She was interviewed the day of her last setting. I got an email saying that she was accepted on the 21st of August.
Okay, what I'll do is I'll reach out to Yvonne and see when she wants me to transfer the cases over. But for the time being, I'll reset these to October 3rd. But I'm pretty sure they'll be transferred over to county court one before that.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, all right. So Miss Brene Faith Longoria, your court date has been reset to October 23rd, you said, Booker? 23rd?
10-3.
10-3. So, but if you're properly accepted into that DWI court, then of course we'll drop this court date, okay? This is just a what if court date. So you are free to log off, ma'am, okay? Booker is gonna talk to the DWI court and see what day they want to, or they reached out, should we transfer those court cases over as soon as possible, okay? Thank you, Counselor. Do you have any other matters?
Hey, Judge.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You're free to log off. Ms. Brene Faith Longoria, you're free to log off also.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Are there any other defense attorneys that have already conferred? No one has conferred. Okay. So I guess they're still in the breakout room. All right, Booker, I'll let you continue. I'll be right here. I see Charles. Are you talking to Charles? Only see in the breakout room.
Yeah, he's in the breakout room with the compliance hearing.
Because we have a lot of MTRs, but I mean, in one compliance there. So when Charles is ready, I'll be here.
All right, Judge. Awesome, what you got?
Hey, Booker. I've conferred on Ramiro Alanis. We've
Okay.
submitted a blood discovery order. We're still waiting to get that blood discovery information back.
Okay.
So we need that information before we can proceed.
Okay, October 13th.
October 13th, may my client be
Mr. Alanis?
Yes, sir.
Did you get your court date, sir?
Mr. Alanis, you're excused.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right, awesome. Yes, you're kind of free to log off.
Booker, I was lagging for a second. I'm sorry. What did you say?
No, just saying you and your client are both excused.
Oh, okay. You have a nice day. Thank you, sir.
You too.
Yes, Your Honor.
Until he comes back. Hey Booker, can I confer with the state? You need a second? Hey Booker, I have an announcement real quick for one of my clients.
Go ahead.
It's Antonio Cabriales. We haven't received discovery yet, like some of the discovery. I haven't converted with the state yet, but probably just need a reset.
Okay, just requires that you confer first. Let's see. Have you talked to anybody today?
No, I haven't yet.
Okay. Yeah,
Booker,
yes,
listen, there's no tox report on my client yet, so we're gonna need a reset.
yes. She's here in person also.
No, I know, I've spoken with her on the phone.
Okay,
So I just wanted to get her out of there.
I think she just logged on. Yeah, she's logged on.
Okay,
Let's see. All right, I'm gonna reset it to October 11th.
all right, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, have a good one.
You too. 714-296. Ruby Ann. Ma'am, can you hear me?
I'm sorry, yes, I can hear you.
No, I'm talking to Ruby.
Oh, okay.
Bobby.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
I have a 11, County Court 11 case that got transferred in. It's the co-defendant. And the ADA is looking for time to get with the complainants. So the other one has just got moved into your court. I'd like to just get a bump on that.
Alrighty, sounds good. I'll reset this one to October 13th.
I'm in Wyoming. I've got a vacation letter on file. Oh, you know what? I'm a liar. I think I leave the 14th. Hold on. Yeah, 13th is good.
Okay, sounds good.
9 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
That's for Tyler Johnson and Taylor Johnson. Can we make sure they're both set on the same day, please?
Let's see.
I've got the other case number if you need it.
689-256.
Yes, that's Tyler.
Okay, I'll put them both on the same day, 10/13.
Okay, thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Have a great week.
You too.
Can you put me in with Tyler if you get Taylor, if you get a minute, please?
Yes, let's see.
Thank you so much.
Nikki.
Hello, yes, so for Antonio Cabriales, it's 714262. The state is still waiting on labs. But we did confer, but they're just waiting on lab results.
Sounds good. 10/12.
Okay, October 12th. That's
And then,
And then I'm here with, for Marcelo Cafarate. Can I get put in a Zoom? I mean, in a breakout room with him?
yes. I just need to figure out which one he is. Marcelo? There you
Yeah.
are.
Yes.
I just need to change your name so I can have like 5 different iPhones on here.
And then Booker, is Mr. Cabriales free to go?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Cabriales, I will give you a call, but you can log out of Zoom.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
No.
Good morning, Booker.
Morning.
Could I please reset number 30 on the docket? Ricardo Guerra?
He didn't show.
No, okay, that's too bad. Leonardo Brazuleta is in person.
Correct.
But could I reset it? I'll come down.
Okay.
Meantime, reset him.
Yes. What's going on with his case?
He got an offer today and I want to talk to him about it.
Okay. October 9th.
Okay, thanks. And also, just so you know, we're ready to plea on Marina Villanueva, and they rush filed her case so that we could.
Is she on docket today?
Yes, she's number 22 on the docket.
Do you have paperwork?
We submitted it in person, but her case wasn't filed.
Okay.
Okay. So we're ready whenever the judge is ready. Is that good, Marina? Okay. And then I didn't realize that George Uvales, I said it wrong. Number 42 on the docket is in custody.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to get another offer for him from Anthony. Because right now, it's an offer for I want to see if he can get a JSOT offer and if he wants to take it.
Okay.
How many days in does he have?
$21.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yes, I would like to talk to a district attorney about that.
Okay.
So, would you like me to come down and talk to Leonardo or take the plea or wait to talk to a DA?
I'm gonna put you in with Alexis right now. She's free.
Okay, great. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, and oh, the guy we were gonna reset is FTA. Okay, good. All right, thank you.
No problem.
All right.
Mr. Kimber, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let me let Judge know.
And we have the state agreed to amend the conditions for Mr. Whaley. So he also agreed to sign amended conditions. He signed amended conditions to continue on probation and take an anger management class and biweekly UAs for 60 days.
Okay. So he just
He just signed the amended conditions.
Okay. So nothing needs to happen with this case.
No.
Okay.
Just the judge needs to write on the file.
Sounds good. And then I'm waiting to get an attorney for Mr. Reddick.
Andrew, that's right. Andrew's not his attorney. That's right. Okay. Sound like a plan, sir.
Yes, sir. Let me get Judge that file and then so she can start that compliance hearing.
Charles, we're ready for Miss Sharazola.
Yes, Your Honor.
She did answer. Miss Sharazola, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, very good. Charles, have you gotten a chance to talk to her or?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Okay, all right, okay. So, and I see that I was reading over the supplemental report also, Charles, that Ms. Sharazola, what is going on here? Okay, so ma'am, I see that what probation is saying. First of all, let me start. You know why you're here today, right?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Why are we here? What are we doing? What am I doing right now? What is this called? What kind of hearing is this?
A complaint?
Yes, it's a compliance hearing. I'm saying that to say you don't need a lawyer. You're not under arrest. Not issued an ER. I like to tell people I'm just calling it a heads up meeting. I'm giving you a heads up that if you don't get yourself back on track, MTR, a warrant can issue. Okay, that's what we're discussing. I'm giving you this heads up because probation sent me a report stating their concerns about what's going on with you. You were put on probation back in May. Okay, and so you're going over 18 hours or more without testing. You're taking 1 minute to 2 hours late to test. You're in lockout due to financial strain, and you're still taking you're testing late. And they said that you submitted a tainted temporary drug test on 7/20. Don't know what that means, but you're not taking any medications. I guess something else was in your urine or whatever. So tell me what's going on here.
Okay, Your Honor. Yes, ma'am, Your Honor. So I'm homeless at the moment. I'm pending housing. I've been pending housing for about 2 months already. I don't have the means. As I said, I'm homeless. I'm also pending disability, so I don't have the funds to pay for the breathalyzer. And I was prescribed some medication, although the testing that I did wasn't at the same time or was a few days before I went to my probation officer to report that I did have some additional medications that were prescribed to me.
Okay, so you're homeless. I thought you were living with your dad, or your dad is helping you out financially?
Yes, so my dad is helping me out with $150 a month financially, but I was staying with my aunt, and my aunt passed away.
Okay, so where are you living right now? What are you doing?
right now I'm looking for housing, Your Honor. I'm staying still at my aunt's house until they evict us. That's what I'm doing right now.
When you say us, who are you talking about?
Me and my children.
How many children do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, so you're staying, what are your children's ages?
12 and 5.
What have you done? Like, are you on that list to receive housing? Is that what you're waiting on?
Yes, I'm waiting for housing. I have already received the voucher and I've already applied to an apartment and I'm waiting for them to do the inspection. That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, so you think that's gonna be a go?
Yes, I've talked to the landlord. It's a go. I should be moving in sometime, hopefully by the end of this month. But as I've said, I've been waiting for the past 2 months, 2 months for that inspection to go through. And it's been one problem after another, Your Honor.
I understand, but Ms. Cherizola, I hope I'm saying your last name correctly. Like, if you're not doing the things that you should do on probation, what is going to be the alternative? Because you're on probation because you don't want to be where?
In jail.
Yeah, that is it. You're either going to do the things that we're asking you to do on probation, or an MTR will issue. And it's not just you, like that. I mean, there are consequences to making the decision to drink and drive. And I want people to know the consequences, what those consequences are, that in the future you will say, it was too much. I will never do this again. Like that, this like deterrent behavior. Like I don't try to show people leniency because I want it to be an unpleasant experience. I want you to say, I will never make this decision again. Because it's, to me, as a judge that presides over misdemeanors, I see that as my job, that if you guys are getting DWIs, then it should stop right here. Because if you get to the point where it's a felony, then really bad things are happening. If you're getting a misdemeanor on the DWI on the misdemeanor level, to me, that should be what the judges are saying. Okay, let's stop it here. Let's show them a different way so they don't get another DWI. It doesn't get to the felony. Because by the time it gets to the felony level, it's going to be something like, you think this is going to be unpleasant, right? Yes. What do you think is happening with people that get DWIs? So you get 2 convictions of a DWI. The third one is a felony. And I told people that I really do think that, but for the grace of God, go I, because everyone that drinks and everyone that drives probably in their life at some point has done the 2 together. But my goal as judge is like, I have this balancing act I'm trying to do. I'm trying to honor everyone's constitutional right in there in the criminal justice system, the judiciary. However, my job is to protect the public too. So if people are on this path that they're continue to get DWIs, sooner or later, something's going to happen. And if you keep making that decision, you crash and you hurt someone in the community, right? Your life, as you know it, will be over with. Your 2 kids, that family is someone that you hurt, their life, as you know, it's over with. And that's what I'm trying to prevent. Like, I'm trying to prevent that next step, because the data is showing that you get 1 DWI. If there is nothing involved in like treatment or alternative behavior, you'll get another DWI. You'll get another DWI. So someone is hurt in the community. That's what I'm trying to present. I'm trying to prevent that you will ever make this decision to drink and drive in the community again. This simple misdemeanor kills people. That decision kills people. Yes, it does. In 2021 in Bexar County, we have 57 related alcohol deaths in Bexar County. That's just too many. It's just too many. Like, I want you to think about this. Like, you took this plea in May, and it was just 6 months on that PAM device. Really, in November, which is 2 months, you should have been getting ready to get off of that device. Right. That's not, you want me to make the decision that the probation is telling me, well, judge, for 6 months or up, can we take the device off? And that is in your hands, because I hear what you're saying about the financial. That it's hard. Is it going to be hard? Is it unpleasant consequences? You bet. You bet that's going to happen, because those dealing with, because of the decision, there are going to be some consequences. Right? Yes, Your Honor, I completely understand. However, according to my case, I did not drink and drive. I didn't have any alcohol in my system at all. I had marijuana in my system at the time. I completely understand, and I'm completely on board, and I did not, and I apologize to the fullest that I did not mean to risk the community at large. I didn't try to risk anybody. The situation was
beyond my control, considering the circumstances that I involved myself in. And I do understand and I do take full responsibility for what it was that was in my system, but I did not have any alcohol and I just cannot pay.
The people, the attorneys will say this to me. It wasn't alcohol, Judge. Do you think that matters to me? It's not the substance you're chasing, it's the high. If it's not alcohol, it'll be marijuana. If it's not marijuana, it'll be crack, it'll be cocaine. Because the substance doesn't matter. You put something in your body that altered you, that altered your behavior, that could have some consequences on the road in this community. So it doesn't matter that it was alcohol. You're like, it's funny that you say that. I just got back from a conference, a judicial conference, and we were talking about this very thing, marijuana instead of alcohol. People, it seems like it wasn't alcohol, Judge, it was just marijuana, like that makes it better. And it really doesn't. Think that people that are driving under the influence of marijuana, that some kind of way that's better is not. The data has just not shown that. Right. Actually, it's worse. Like if you can see the data that I've seen, but you know what, you go do your own research in that. So no, it doesn't matter to me that it wasn't alcohol, because like I tell the young defense attorneys that are before me, it is not the substance, it is the high that people are chasing, right? That's it. I want you to think about that. Do you want me to say, and come November, that this it's time for this device to go off, or do you want the probation to say, just she's still missing windows, she's still testing positive, or whatever's going on, and we need to extend this till the new year? That's it. I'm having this chat with you. Remember, you're not under arrest. You don't attorney, stay heads up. I
am willing, Your Honor, to do anything it is that you find. I'm in your hands, Your Honor. You have.
Yeah,
you have the reins, and I completely trust that you're gonna make the right decision, and I can only comply with whatever it is that you decide to do. I'm only explaining that I just do not have the funds to pay for the device.
Okay, so have you talked with them? Have you talked to the parents people about the funding?
I'm sorry?
Like, have you, like the people that hold that you got the device, have you had a talk with them?
Yes, I have. I've had
did they lower the fees for you?
No.
Why? Because I know that they have a program that if you show them that you're homeless, you show them that you work, they will cut the fees. But I know that Interlock, Smart Start, all of them have that.
I haven't been given any option with that. I have talked to them and they have agreed to take half of the payment from what was owed, but I wasn't informed that I needed to pay an additional monies on top of what was due for the rent for the device. I was unaware of that. I've never been in trouble before. This is the first time I've ever been in jail or ever been in any kind of trouble at all, ever. I was not aware.
People that get DWIs, usually it is the first time they've ever been in trouble with the law. That, like people that have DWIs, they're just leading their normal lives. Like I'm telling you, that they've made this decision to drink and drive, which is a very bad decision, but it's usually not, I don't know, quotations, criminals, because it's just usually someone. I mean, I've had everyone from firemen, police officers, attorneys, pediatricians, bank presidents, professors. It's just people living their lives in this community, but they've made this decision. And usually it's just like someone like you, they've never been in trouble before, but they've made the decision to drink and drive. And now here we are. I'm saying I would love to change the culture in Bexar County that this, like, we can Uber. There are many options, because this decision to drink and drive is it's going to be such a costly decision in your life, because some people lose their jobs. I even had someone that was applying to the CIA and now he has a DWI. You know, like this decision that everyone thinks I can make it home. Everyone thinks that, instead of just Ubering or calling a friend or staying where you are, because instead of, paying that $30 for an Uber, you're trying to make it home, you get a DWI, and guess what? Now you're going to be paying thousands of dollars, and you're going to be in the judiciary, you may be on probation, or you may do time. It's just, I wish that more people would make this decision on the onset. Like, I'm going out to drink tonight, I'm going to have a designated driver, or I have an Uber set up. I'm leaving this restaurant, I'm leaving this bar at 1 o'clock, and I have my Uber ready to pick me up. Like, that's forethought, because you're not doing that. Now here we are having this talk, right? Alcohol, marijuana, whatever. Like, I'm not saying that I like a nice glass of wine. Like, I'm not saying people don't drink. I'm just saying the decision to drink and drive, that is the issue. That is the harm that is being caused in this community. And now we're having this talk because you made a decision. You have children. You don't work. Can you afford this? No, you can't, right? Look what this has done to your life. You made that decision and you putting yourself and your children in an even more tighter financial situation. And I'm not lessening. I'm not showing any leniency. Like I said, I want you to say, this was hard, Judge. I promise you I'll never do this again. This was so hard for my children and I. Don't do that. Don't make this decision again. Because I don't want people to come to court and say, you know what, I got in trouble, but the judge went easy on me. And, you know, it wasn't so bad. No, I want you to say, this was hard. I'll never make this decision again. So, Charles, what did the probation say?
Judge, the recommendation for probation is to, in lieu of the PAM device, to have her do the swabs twice a week.
No, you know that's not happening.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm not taking the device away. She's going to continue that device. I mean, if she does well for the next 2 months, I will consider taking that device off. That's in her hands, right? That's in her hands. And I'm hoping, Charles, can we bring her back like let's bring her back in November, because if she's done very well and got herself on track and not missed those windows, I will consider taking this device off. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Because that'll be your 6 months, ma'am. Okay. And come to, right, Charles? We put her on probation in May. So
yes,
November.
She's had the device since May. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, ma'am, no, come November, 6 months. If you get yourself back on track, stop missing these windows and whatever's going on with the UAs, I will definitely consider taking this device off of your vehicle. Okay.
Okay. It's a home device, Your Honor.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The in-home. Yeah, I read that. It's in him. I will consider removing that requirement from the rest of your probation. Okay. It's in your hands, right? There, you heard me. There are going to be some consequences for that decision. All right. These are the consequences. But I'm telling you, we come back. We're gonna, Booker, give me a reset in November. Charles, what is the day in November?
Hold on, let me pull up a calendar, Judge.
She got put on probation on May 1st. So November 1st?
Yes, ma'am. I just have to make sure that date's available.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. November 1st will be a Wednesday in person.
Okay. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Ma'am, would you prefer a Zoom day or in-person day?
An in-person day is fine.
Okay. All right. So November 1st, showtime. Okay. I want to hear a good report. I don't want to hear any more skip tests or anything. You can do this. That's just 2 months away. Think how much money you'll be saving you, time. It's in your hands. I don't want to hear any excuses. Okay. No excuses. Show me that you can do this, and I'll order that device removed on November 1st. Okay. Okay. Booker, you give it a reset.
Yes, sir. I updated it.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Do you have any questions for me?
Do you have any idea what the name of that program would be for the Intoxabox?
Well, Charles, who did she get her device through?
Through Intoxalock, Judge.
Okay. I know Intoxalock has that program, Smart Start. I met with them about, reducing the fees for, right? I know they demand a lot. They want to see all the paperwork and everything, but I know both of those programs have that, right? Am I correct, Charles?
I believe so. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am. She just needs to make them aware that she is financially indigent. And I'll make a note for her officer to contact them as well.
Okay. All right. That I can't do it. I can't reduce the price for the ignition interline, the in-home device. Believe me, I have tried, because actually I think it's very unfair that the legislature demanded this, but they gave no concession that the judges can order this. It's like in their hands. Like, they're not the judges. I'm the judge. I should make the decision. So I get on a soapbox about it. Believe me, I've met with them. Like, it's like we have this captive audience of people that have to get ignition interlocks, but they made no concessions for a city like Bexar County that has a high rate of, people that live below the poverty line. What about set asides for people that cannot afford to buy? If you guys are going to mandate that this device should be on card, then okay, some people are not going to be able to afford this. Not saying, I wasn't even saying don't order people not to get this device. I'm saying, well, how about the people that cannot afford this device? And so as a new judge, some years back, I tried to order this device. Like, well, you know what? You don't have to pay then. Oh my God. I set up a nuclear bomb. You would not believe the upset of what happened. Judge Huff, you can't do that. You can't do that. These are third-party contracts. You know, they make contract. Oh, I was told. So yeah, I really do personally think that if the legislature is going to mandate this, that these companies should have set aside that the judiciary acknowledges that people can't pay, not them. So they get to decide that you can't pay, not on the judiciary, and you're in the judiciary, but yet you have to get these devices. So yeah, anyway, I get on a soapbox about it because I really do think that it's a captive audience that they have. Somebody's making a lot of money. I can tell you that. All right, Miss Sherry Zola, I will see you November 1st. I'm pulling for you, ma'am. I want you to have a good report so I can have that device, order that device off at home, in-home device, that condition gone. Okay, I don't have a problem doing that. I want to do that. I want to reward you for doing well in your probation, okay?
Another thing, Your Honor, is the device is about $170 a month, and my father only helped me with $150 a month, and my housing is going to be $120 in rent.
Okay, so let's like what Charles said, let's talk to usually what they'll do is like they'll knock half of it off. Like if it's 170. With half of that, they'll knock half of it off. I've seen them do that before, but I know it's a lot of hoops that make you jump through to get that. Okay, but Charles says he's telling your probation officer about to contact them, like whatever they need from you to get the deduction in that fee, then you give them the paperwork. Okay. Okay. All right, ma'am. You are free to go. I will see you November 1st. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Charles, we have another one, Charles.
The other one's an MTR judge, but his attorney is in the breakout room. I'm going to go talk to him now to let him know what we agreed to.
Did Justin Gutierrez ever show up number 3? I see that's an MTR also.
I just got an email from his attorney. Apparently he was taken into custody on a felony case.
Today?
That's what his attorney was expressing to me. I haven't gotten a chance to look it up to verify it yet, but
let's see where his.
He just sent me an email saying that he had a warrant out of the 399.
Yeah, I see the 399. You see the cause number?
Yes,
that's
sir.
a short case. That's a 2000 case.
Yes.
CR 4128. Going to look it up. See if he's in custody on that. 2000 CR 4128. But that MTR is already out anyway. So Charles, did he pick up another felony in the MTR? Was the MTR because he picked up a felony, Charles? Did Charles go back into a breakout room, Booker?
Yes, he did. Yes, that is correct.
So he picked up a felony, then he got an MTR in this case. Okay.
Yes.
Right. So he's in custody right now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. How about the other one? That Wally number 4. Do we reset that? What happened?
Charles, they amended the terms and extended him.
Okay. All right. And then that Reddick, that they do the same on that. That was Andrew's case. Did he have?
I just I assigned Danielle to the case. She's talking to the state now, and then they're gonna talk with him.
All right, very good. Do we have any pleas ready? So it's 10:23. No pleas ready yet?
Yes, Your Honor. For Marina Villanueva.
Okay, you have all the paperwork in?
Yes.
Judge, all the that's the one last Thursday, I believe we're gonna do that one, but the file wasn't filed yet.
Okay.
And so the paperwork is in, the physical paperwork is in the file.
Okay.
And, that's number 22. Let me get an ADA out and then we can.
Okay.
Anthony. Or I just saw you. Oh, there you are. Number 22.
Let me see. The rush file went through?
Let me double
Did
check
it?
that.
Yeah, double check that for me, please. It should be good.
Yes, we're good.
Awesome. Let me pull it up. Ready.
Irene, are you there? All right, number 22.
We go. At this time, the court will call the case of Marina Marie Villanueva, cause number 708929. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Nell Smith for Marina Villanueva.
Good morning, Miss Villanueva. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Marina Marie Villanueva who's been charged with a DWI?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea today?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Villanueva, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands her waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Villanueva, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Judge. And for the record, the state moves to waive the enhancement and proceed on a Class B DWI first.
Any any objections?
No objections.
Booker. Can't hear me. Booker. I'm gonna have to mute okay. Okay. All right, entered.
The terms of the agreement are going to be a $500 fine, court costs, 14 months deferred, 48 hours community service, a victim impact panel, DWI education, a TAP eval, and compliance with all recommendations, ignition interlock for half term, and $60 restitution to DPS.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, it is.
All right, Ms. Villanueva, I see you've taken a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case can ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I could sentence you up to the full range punishment. Do you understand this?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
The court accepts your plea of no contest. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into. Also, punishment as follows. Move forward with a DWIB, a $500 fine, court costs, 14 months of deferred adjudication, a DWI education class, a DIP class, a TAP evaluation, and follow all recommendations. Ignition interlock for half the term, 48 hours of community service, $60 to DPS, and I'll set supervisory fee at $40 a month. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
If there's nothing else from either side, ma'am, I have followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Ms. Villanueva, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Charles Kimbrough. He is the probation officer for County Court 12. He's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that breakout room also?
No, thank you. I need to come down.
No problem, no problem. Good luck to you, Ms. Villanueva. Just look for the little join button. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on. Everyone's excused.
Good
All
luck.
right, thank you. Thank you.
And do we have any more? Please ready, Booker.
No, Judge, there's nothing else ready right now.
Okay, I'll be right here.
Hey, Booker, it's Michael Goins. We've got an agreed modification to an MTR on Mr. Andrew Wally.
Yes. Yes, Charles told me about that one. They're gonna amend and extend, I believe.
He's still in the breakout room if you need him. I still need to see the DAs on Marcel Eastern.
Okay, I will get you lined up to talk to the state. Right, let's see.
I talked to Anthony about it last night.
Anthony, you wanna take that one?
Which one's this one? What's going on?
You've been requested to confer with, because you're Mr. Popular.
Oh, fantastic. Send me in.
I read the report of it.
Number 8, Mr. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. I was looking for you, Raymond. What's going on?
Oh, hi, Booker. Good morning.
Morning.
I talked to the prosecutor on Isaac Garcia at 703-528. Got an offer on it. I need to just have my client come in and visit with him about his options, go over his discovery with him. So if you could give us one more pretrial conference, and I'll try to get him scheduled in so we can discuss everything.
All right, let's see here. All right, I reset to October 12th.
Okay. That'll work. All right, Ms. Garcia, you're good to go for today, and I'll see you in my office.
Isaac Garcia,
He's still muted.
you got your reset
I
date, sir?
think you got it. All right.
Okay,
All
you're
right,
free to
good.
log off,
Thank
sir.
you. I
No
appreciate
problem.
it. Bye-bye.
Bye. Ryan. Arnett.
Yes, can I please get a breakout room with Justin Gathright and then Adam Molina right after that? The rest of the cases are gonna need to be reset. I can explain the resets after that and talk to them, release them from breakout rooms after.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, sounds good.
Hey, Booker, did Mike update the judge on Whaley?
Yes.
Okay. I see Mr. Whaley still on. Mr. Whaley, you are free to go.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
You too.
Sean.
Oh, good morning. Hey, I'm here for Jose Signs. He should be online, and I'm hoping to confer with him briefly. I have an offer from the state.
Yes. Let me get you guys in the breakout room.
Recording in progress. Hey, Booker, can I go ahead and get paperwork for Justin, please? And then can you put me in a breakout room with Mr. Molina?
Yes, we'll do. We'll do.
Hey, Booker.
Anna Marie.
Yes, ma'am.
When Sean Farmer comes back into the main room, can you put me in a breakout room with him? The case that we're talking about has not even been filed yet.
Okay, will do.
Thank you.
Vanessa Vira. Vanessa.
I'm here.
Yes, ma'am. What are you gonna do as far as an attorney?
I don't have one.
Are you gonna hire one or do you want a court-appointed attorney?
Um, I want current attorney or whatever that is. I'm not gonna hire one.
Okay. All right, give me a few moments and I will get you an attorney.
Okay.
Sean.
Hey, so I've had the chance to confirm you'd like to accept the offer from the state. Do you want me to text you his email address or send it in chat? Paperwork.
Alexis needs to talk to you first.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll put you guys in a breakout room.
Sure.
Booker, it's Michael Goins. I'm ready for announcement. The judge is ready.
Michael.
Yes, Booker, we need to have Mr. Easton put on the jury trial docket.
And that's for Michael, that's for Marcel.
That's for Marcel Easton.
All righty, let's see here. I'm gonna set it for on a trial docket for October 3rd.
October 3rd. Thank you very much, sir. And I'll be up to see you in a minute anyways.
Okay, Mr. Easton,
Yes, sir.
did you get your reset date is gonna be October 3rd, and that will be in person, County Court 12 at 9 a.m.
All right, got you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Am I good to leave?
Yes, sir, you're free to log off.
All right, thank you.
No problem. All right, Michael, we'll see you in a bit. Mr. Farmer.
Hey, so I was able to confer again, and apparently the file is not ready yet, and we're hoping for possibly a Friday Zoom reset hearing date.
All right, let's see here. All right, I'll give it a, let's do 2 weeks. Oh, wait, never mind. Let's do October. Let's do October 13th.
Okay. Any Zoom date would work, but let me see. What's October 13th?
That's a Zoom day. It's a Friday.
Okay.
Mondays and Fridays are our Zoom days.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, the 13th.
Are we
I
able
will,
to?
I'm sorry.
Are we able to select a different date than that?
Let me see.
Then the 13th,
Yes, sir.
October 6th.
Yes, sir. That works.
Yeah, that works for me.
Okay. Mr. Farmer,
Okay. Thank you.
no problem. All right, your court date's going to be set to October 6th. That'll be at 9 a.m. on Zoom, and you guys are both free to log off.
Okay. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.
No problem. Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get out of the meeting real quick to finish filling out this paperwork for Justin, but I'm also gonna be sending you an email with Mr. Molina's email for paperwork for his case as well.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Ruby? Ruby Ann?
Just playing. Yes.
Ma'am, your court date has been reset to October 12th.
Hello?
Ruby? Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Your court date was reset to October 12th. You're free to log off.
Okay. All right,
All right.
thank you.
Mhm.
What about your?
Breakout room with Mr. Eziamohu so I can go through paperwork. And then for Mr. Reddix, we're gonna take an agreement on the MTR. So if I could just get the trial court cert. I just chatted you his email.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you.
Mr. Prialto? David Prialto?
Yes, sir.
Please refrain from using the chat box for your personal comments.
Okay, will do.
If you cannot comply, I'll remove you from the Zoom and have you to come in person.
Okay.
Mr. Stevenson.
Trying to. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
I just conferred with ADA Antakara, and he says that he wants 60 days on this one, since the MTR is based only on a new number one, where it is a possession case and they don't have labs yet, and it is very recent.
Okay, we don't do 60 days reset, but I'll reset it to October 23rd.
We'll take whatever you want. We'll work with it.
Just reach out to me the week before. If nothing's happening with the felony, then just notify me before, and then we can give it another reset at that point in time.
Okay, hang on just a second. 23rd could be very bad. Let's see. Could I ask for maybe the 24th or the 25th instead?
24th is fine.
Let me do 24th then. Thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Did you want to see my client? He's with me in my office.
Oh, did he already bond out already?
He bonded out and they released it.
Okay, I have him checked in. Thank you.
Very good. Are we excused?
Yes, you and your client are both free to log off.
Have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Booker. I don't think he is.
Yes, sir.
Is there any way I could go ahead and take myself down there so I could go ahead and get this done? My parents is about to take me down there. That way I'm done with it.
How long is it going to take you to get here?
It's not gonna take me that long, but I want to do the paperwork right now. That way I could turn myself in. She's saying I have 4 days of credit, so they're gonna try to give me
But
30 days.
sir, don't talk about your case.
Okay.
Well, let's see what happens first and then come down here afterwards, but just stay put for right now until your attorney gets back.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Booker.
No problem.
Okay, so I just talked to the.
Stop. I'm on.
All right, can I go back with Mr. Reddix, please?
Yes, ma'am. Let's see. Joseph, what you got?
Hey, Booker. Joanne de Hoyos has Gabriel Martinez. He's an inmate. It's a DWI, but we're waiting for blood. However, we may be working out a felony package deal. We don't have it finalized yet, but the felony is indicted. We're working something out. We just need a felony pending reset.
That sounds good. I will reset that one to October 16th.
October 16th. I don't know the date of the felony. Actually, I think I do. It's October 4th. That works. Thank you.
Sounds
Booker.
good.
Bye.
Bye. Danielle.
Yes, sir. We are ready on both Mr. Eziamahu and Mr. Reddix.
Thank you, ma'am. Ryan.
Okay.
Ryan.
Yes.
Oh,
So yeah, give me a second. It takes me a little while to find that unmute button sometimes. Let me go ahead and get these 3 resets, and then if they want to hang around to wait after I go over the paperwork with these guys for the plea, then we can do that. One is for Leslie Arriaga. We're missing some videos, so we're waiting on videos. We do have an offer on the case, just we're not going to be taking anything without all of the videos.
All right. 10-10.
10-10, all right. And then for Destiny Charles, waiting on lab results.
She didn't appear.
I saw her on
Wait.
earlier, but when I came out of the room with the 88,
I am still here.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I did go I went to the court and I realized that I could do Zoom. So I had to go and get on Zoom.
Okay.
Okay. So she will be reset to 10-10 as well.
Okay. And then David Peralta, we got an offer on his case. And David, if you can, instead of having the choice, please stick around so I can talk to you about your case for sure. But I encourage all of you to stick around. And then Mario Madrigal, we need videos on that one as well. Now, his name I did see earlier. Did he check in this morning?
Mario, yes.
Okay, perfect.
So Mario is going to be 10-12. And so will David.
Okay. And then I also have one that I think may have hired a new attorney. No, it looks like, okay, it looks like I'm still their attorney. For Bailey Palumbo.
Yes.
Just need a reset on that one. First setting, got an offer today. I saw she checked in, but then she also saw that she wasn't there when I checked later. Do you know if she had been released or someone had talked to her?
No, nobody released her or talked to her. I know she was having connection issues. Because she kept logging off and coming back on.
Okay. I will try to get in touch with her to get her to log back in. If she's still having those connection issues, can I just have her call the court?
Yeah.
Okay. I know you probably won't actually fully reset her until she gets back on to check in, but what date would you be giving?
10/12.
12. Okay. And then if I could go back in with Mr. Gathright and Mr. Molina, get that paperwork filled out and ready to go on that, and then I can confer with them, whoever decides to stay while we're waiting on judge.
Ryan, real quick, which plea is going?
Adam Molina on the wave to the DWI first, and then Justin Gathright on a JSAT.
Gathright. Okay, got it. Thank
How many
you.
days does he have in Booker? I think Alexis and I should roughly 10.
Okay.
Yeah. If you'd like to confirm that, that'd be great. But you
12.
can confirm it when we come out. 12?
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Thank you. You can throw me back in with Mr. Gathright.
Okay.
Hey Booker, can you throw me back in with Adam Molina? Justin Gathright should be good to go, so just feel free to shoot me a request out if you guys are ready before I'm done.
Hey, Booker. Is there any chance we can get this MTR heard before 12 o'clock?
Yes, sir. I think Judge will be out shortly.
Okay.
Booker,
Yes, ma'am.
hi. Can you put me in with Anthony if he's around? I'm in your room. I just jumped in from felony court, so I'm back here in the courtroom, little room.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
And Mr. Booker, did y'all call me?
No, sir. Have you heard from your attorney?
Nah, I haven't.
When's the last time you talked to him?
He texted me last night about the court, but other than that, he only texts me when it's time to go to court. Other than that, he don't text me. I don't hear nothing from him.
Okay. Go ahead and text him and let him know that we're still waiting on his appearance for you in County Court 12.
I texted him this morning. He ain't text me back. I texted him last night and this morning.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Sir, I'm having the same problem as well. I haven't spoke with my attorney.
Who's your attorney?
I think it's Derek Ritchie, I want to say. I have, just like the other guy was saying, I haven't really spoke to him as much, just whenever court and just reminders and stuff like that.
Are you working?
Yes, sir. They did email me though. They did email me the Zoom call number, but that's it.
Can you be in person on Thursday?
Actually Thursday I have something with the
All right, what about the 19th, next Tuesday?
it's trying you're trying to reschedule it?
Yeah, because if you're not talking to your attorneys, then I need them. If you're in person, then we can get you to meet your attorney face to face in person.
Okay. Okay. So today's not showing up then?
I saw a representative from his office on earlier. I'm not sure why she didn't talk with you.
Should I give him a call?
Go ahead.
Okay. She just said that she would have someone reach out to me. Or that's all she was saying.
Okay, well, give us when the judge comes back, and then we'll see what we're gonna do as far as resetting your case and going from there.
Yeah, I would like to get it handled today if possible, but if it have to reschedule, I understand.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Booker.
Yes.
So Mr. Molina is filling out the personal data sheet now, so he should be done with that paperwork very, very shortly. Justin should be all good to go, so we're ready whenever the judge is. It looks like Destiny is the only one that hung around.
No, the other ones are in the breakout room.
Oh, they're in a breakout room? Okay. So I'll just take them in whatever top-down order you have them in.
All right.
Nobody want to be hanging around for 5 hours.
Mr. Boogie, do I gotta stay on here or do I wait until I gotta hear from my attorney or something?
I'm gonna give a few more minutes, then wait till judge comes out, and then if your attorney, I'm reaching out to him right now as well. If we haven't heard from him, then we'll give you a reset.
All right.
Booker, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I finished conferring with Anthony, but I got kicked out, so I had to sign back in. Sorry.
No worries.
I think you should have all the plea paperwork for Mr. Zuniga, Dionisio Zuniga. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So we did all the plea paperwork yesterday for him, and then Anthony already sent me the discovery. So we did that. So whenever we're on, he's gonna review that for me and then get back to me on information that I requested there for Tanya De Leon. So if we can just let me get the word here. If we can reset that, I don't know if you want to match it up with the date you gave me on the other one. Let me see. You gave me October 23rd on Mr. Herrera.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. So if Ms. De Leon is still on there, otherwise I'll reach out to her. I don't know if I can't see her there.
Tanya,
Yeah, because she's working.
your court is reset to October 23rd. You're free to log off now. Okay, thank you.
I can't hear you, but I'll call you later. I'll call you.
Okay, I got it. October 23rd.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and I'll call you to talk to you about it later.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Mhm.
Booker, and if the judge isn't ready yet, you can throw me in real quick with Mr. Zuniga. I just need to tell him something, and then we'll be right back in like 1 minute, and we're ready for our plea.
Okay,
Thank you.
no problem.
I'm doing this on my phone, which I'm not so good at on the phone. So
No worries. You're doing a good job.
Hey, Book, I got a question real quick.
What you like?
Hey, so I saw an email that said that MHC docket was canceled today. Is staffing canceled?
Yes.
Okay, so we're not gonna be needed in court this afternoon.
No, sir.
Sounds good. Thank you for that.
No problem.
Sir, one of the ladies just called me from the law office and she's saying that my attorney is in jury, I think jury trial this week, so that no one was gonna be showing up today. That's why I've been here waiting. They don't even know who my attorney is, but they know that she's in jury duty. I don't know how that even makes sense, but
It would have been nice if they notified the office. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you a 1 week reset. And I'll notify judge of this issue since it is a court appointed. And
I won't be like, because I had they didn't notify me last time and I had ended up missing it and they issued out a warrant. It's not gonna happen again this time, right? I showed up.
no,
Okay, cool.
but I'll reset you to let's see,
You said you were saying earlier about something on Thursday in person,
can you make it in person on Thursday?
or what time?
9 a.m.
9 a.m. Yes, I should be able to.
Or I'll tell you what, I'll give you next Tuesday the 19th. Since it's in the same week, I don't want you to do your job to be in jeopardy. So be here
No,
next.
I can actually do it this week. Actually, this week actually works perfect on Thursday because I have to handle something in the morning and then I can go right to court and then I would handle that. And then Friday I'll just be back to my regular schedule.
Okay, sounds good. Then I will put you for this Thursday
Okay. That sounds
at 9
good.
a.m.
9 a.m. The 14th. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm all good.
Yes, you're free to log off.
Okay, thank you, sir. See you on the 14th.
No problem.
All right, Booker, you can put me in the next breakout room. I do see Adam back out here in the main room. So his paperwork should all be submitted. So just let me know if there's an issue with either of those paperworks, but that should all be good.
Okay.
Booker, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. So I'm in the jury room now and we should be fine. Thank you.
Hey, Booker.
Yes.
Just I was looking at the time. Are we still gonna be good for these two today?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I am done with Miss Adiaga. If Judge still needs a little time, I can go talk to the next one real quick.
Um. Who's under iPhone?
That's probably me,
Who's me?
Patrick.
Okay. Ryan, I believe that is it. I don't see any of your other people here.
Is Destiny Charles still here?
No, she logged off.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Talk to. I will still try and get Bailey Palumbo to call and check in. I haven't been able to contact her to get her to log back into the Zoom, but I'll try and get her to call and check in. To
Okay.
You want me to give her your number? Just have her call clerks. Is that good enough?
No, give her my number.
Okay, and then call her. All right, then we're just hanging out until Judge is ready. Then thanks.
No problem.
Hey, Booker.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm gonna have to jump off and go to the airport, but I'm just waiting for my release to show up.
Okay. Thanks, sir.
All right, you guys, I'm sorry, I had a phone call that I had to take. So Charles, the first one is the MTR?
Michael Reddick's.
So what are we doing with that?
It's gonna be a revocation, Judge.
Okay, all right, let me go.
And Judge, Miss Marissa Sedovich is gonna take over for me, Judge.
Who?
Marissa Sedovich, my boss.
Uh-huh.
She's online now. She's on the Zoom. She's gonna take over for me. I have to go to the airport.
Okay, you're flying out?
No, I'm picking up my wife.
Okay, okay. All right, Charles. Okay. Here we go. At this time, the court will call the case of Michael Darrell Reddick, cause number 674096. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Danielle Cranbrook for the defense.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Reddick. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right, ma'am.
Are you, hold on for me. Let me swear you in. Could you please raise your right hand?
Yes, ma'am.
Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very well. Mr. Reddick, I must inform you, you are a U.S. citizen, sir, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you have had a chance to discuss this MTR with your attorney, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And Danielle, I know that you guys were just appointed, today. So are you guys agreeing to waive the 10-day waiting?
We are, Your Honor.
Okay, very well. Okay. Well, Mr. Reddick, I must inform you that the state has filed an MTR against you. And under the laws of Texas, you could be fined up to, I don't know how this play went down, a $4,000 fine and spend up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail. This is good. This the right case?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor.
What? Okay. Did I write this down wrong then? This is an assault bodily injury. No contest. Okay. All right. I don't know why I wrote. I don't know why I wrote DWID on this plea. I hope the girls didn't put that in the paperwork. Okay. So, do you understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Do you still wish to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, state. Which violation are we moving forward on?
Your Honor, we're going to be moving forward on violation of condition number 4, failure to report for the months of October and November of 2022. And then just for the record, defense and state have conferred. And if the court is amenable to it, we have come to an agreement for 30 days of Bexar County Jail. Okay.
All right. Okay. Mr. Reddick, do you plead true or not true to this violation?
True.
Okay. All right. And that is the agreement. 30 days in the Bexar County Jail.
It is, Judge. We would just ask that he be given a day or two to get his affairs in order before he turned himself in.
Okay. I'm just hold up a moment. Probation, Ms. Sadovich, what is probation saying? Because I'm trying to find the MTR right now.
Your Honor, probation is recommending to, a jail sanction and terminate unsatisfactorily. He has not completed his BIP, his fees, his TAP evaluation. He failed to report to probation, and his case expired August 15th of 2023.
So he didn't do anything. He didn't fail to report, fail to complete community service hours, fail to register.
Your Honor, as far as I know, the only completed term of the conditions was 24 hours of community service that he did receive credit for. Other than that, no other conditions were fulfilled.
Okay. Who is that speaking? No, not you, sir, not yet. Anthony, is this a case that we TIC the felony if he pled to this?
Let me double check that. I don't believe so. But let me double check.
Say that because that's a lot of.
I apologize. My computer's running a little slow right now.
No problem.
Just from what I can see on my end, this was a standalone case. There's no felony at the time.
And there isn't one now.
There is, okay.
No, no felonies.
No, Judge, I'm not showing any accompanying felonies.
So then the agreement is like he didn't do anything, that he just stayed 30 days in Bear County Jail.
Yes, Judge.
And probation, you guys are okay with that?
Probation is recommending to terminate unsatisfactorily with a jail sanction.
I will say, not to step over Ms. Sedovich, but I did confer with Mr. Kimbrough before he had to leave, and he was in agreement. Ms. Cranberg was in the room during that discussion.
Okay. Okay. All right. I will honor, but I'm not going to give him credit for any time served. He's going to do the whole 30 days. We'll term him unset. He's going to do the whole 30 days, no credit for time served, because I think he's getting an excellent deal. And I don't think he's done anything. And really, I should probably just be giving him the year in Bear County Jail. But I'll go along with the plea. Okay. The court accepts your plea of truth, Mr. Reddick, found that it's been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with, we're going to revoke the probation. I'm going to sentence you to 30 days. Well, I say the fine, Anthony.
It would, I'm sorry, Judge. I had not instituted a fine or anything when conferring with Ms. Cranberg. So I would say a $0 fine then.
$0 fine, court calls 30 days in the Bear County Jail. No credit for time served, no time in line to run concurrent. Mr. Reddick would do his 30 days in the Bear County Jail. It's a condition. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
If he could have 48 hours to turn himself in, Judge.
I'll be there today.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I will give him till 5 o'clock today then.
But my Judge, I have a question.
Yeah.
I made bail and I have 4 days, so that 4 days don't count because it's 3 for 1.
No, I think you're getting out with 30 days. Like I really should be giving you what you plea bargained for, which is this is a deferred adjudication. That plea is open. That's an A. You can get up to a year in jail, and they're agreeing to 30 days. I think you're getting out very easy, sir. Very easy. Because you really did ultimately nothing in this plea bargain. Nothing. You didn't do any of the things that
Thank you, Judge. If Mr. Reddick could be excused.
Yes. Sir, you have till 5 o'clock today to turn yourself into the jail.
Yes,
everyone is excused. All right. The next case is Alvin. Tell me how to pronounce the last name.
Eziomohu.
Eziomohu. Eziomohu. Okay. At this time, the court will call the case of Enabi Eziomohu, cause number 670285, 670286. With each side, state their name and who they represent for the record, please.
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Danielle Cranberg for the defense.
And Judge, just to put on the record, cause number 670285 has been dismissed. We're only going to be moving forward on 670286, the evading.
Okay, very well. Well, I guess it's afternoon. Good afternoon, Mr. Eziomohu. How are you doing, sir?
I'm fine. And you, Judge?
Is there any way that you could get your camera to not be upside down?
I could try. It shows me upside down.
Yeah, that's how we're seeing it.
Maybe you could just rotate your phone the other way to how you have
If I hold
it.
it like this, is it?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, that's it.
perfect.
Yeah, very good, very good. Are you the same Alvin Eziomo who's been charged with evading arrest or detention?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Eziomo, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Eziomo, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. The terms of the agreement are going to be a $0 fine, court costs, 3 days Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, judgment satisfied.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
It is, Your Honor.
Mr. Eziomo, how do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Bond has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. $0 fine, court calls 3 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
There's nothing else from either side. Sir, I have followed your plea bargain agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Good luck to you, Mr. Eziomo. You're completely done with this case. Thank you, Counselor. Everyone's excused.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. So the next case, Adam Molina. Who's the attorney for that case? Adam Molina?
Yes, Judge, I'm ready.
Okay, all right. At this time, the court will call the case of Adam John Molina, cause number 689451. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antiquera for the state.
Ryan Arnett for Mr. Molina.
Good morning, Mr. Molina. How are you doing, sir?
Morning. Good.
Are you the same Adam John Molina who's been charged in DWI second?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Irene, can you hear him?
Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Speak up a little, Judge, please. Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Molina, I asked the question, you're a U.S. citizen. You said yes. Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea this morning?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Molina, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, I did.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Molina, are you entering into your plea voluntarily today?
Yes.
State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. And for the record, the state moves to waive the enhancement, proceed on a Class B DWI first.
Any objections?
No objections.
Answered.
The terms of the agreement are going to be a $500 fine, court costs, 180 days Bear County Jail, probated for 12 months, DWI intervention, victim impact panel live, a TAP eval and compliance with all recommendations, ignition interlock for half term, and 40 hours community service.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Mr. Molina,
Yes, ma'am.
how do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Bond has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into. I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with the DWID, $500 fine, court costs, 180 days in the Bear County Jail, probated for 12 months, DWI intervention, a DIP live class, a top evaluation and follow our recommendations, ignition interlock for half the term, 40 hours of community service. I'll set supervisory fee at $40. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
Nothing from the defense.
If there's nothing else from either side, sir, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Molina, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with our probation officer for today. She's going to go over a few things of probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that room also?
No, Your Honor.
Very good luck to you, Mr. Molina. Just look for the little join button. Everyone is excused. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, we're going to move on to Mr. Dion Zuniga. Everybody ready?
I'm ready,
This-
Judge.
The court recalled the case of Dionisio Zuniga, cause number 705451. Would each side state their name and who they represent for the record, please?
Anthony Antequera for the state.
Counselor, can you unmute yourself? Unmute?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, I don't know what happened. I'm on the phone back here in the jury room and I keep going off.
Okay. So just announce yourself for the record.
Sophia Martinez for the defense, Mr. Dionisio Zuniga.
Okay, very good. Good morning to you, Mr. Zuniga. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good, ma'am. How about yourself?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Are you the same Dionisio Zuniga who's been charged with the DWI?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is competent enough to move forward in the plea today?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Zuniga, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
I am, Your Honor.
Mr. Zuniga, are you entering into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
State, is there a plea bargain?
Yes, Your Honor. And the terms of the agreement are going to be to waive the enhancement and proceed on a Class B DWI first.
Any objections?
No objections.
Entered.
$500 fine, court costs, 16 months deferred, 48 hours community service, DWI education, victim impact panel, a TAP eval and compliance with all recommendations, ignition interlock for half term, and $60 restitution to DPS.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
It is, Your Honor. And just for the record, Judge, my client has completed the DWI education and victim impact panel classes. So I'm asking the court to give him credit for those.
Thank you. I'll notate the file. Thank you for letting me know. Anything else?
That's it, Your Honor.
All right. All right. Mr. Zuniga, I see you've taken a plea bargain for deferred adjudication. Let me explain that deferred adjudication is a special type of probation, where if you do very well and successfully complete this probation, this case can ultimately be dismissed against you. However, if you violate any terms of this probation, I could call you back to court, I could revoke the probation, and I could sentence you up to the full range of punishment. You understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
You still wish to move forward?
Yes, ma'am.
How do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Fine has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a DWIB, $500 fine, court costs, 16 months of deferred adjudication, a DWI education class, which I understand has already been done, a DIP class also done, a top evaluation, and follow all recommendations, ignition interlock for half the term, 48 hours of community service. Was that right, Anthony? 48 hours?
Yes, Judge, 48.
Okay. $60 to DPS, and I'll set supervisory fee at $40. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
There's nothing else from either side. Sir, I have followed your plea bargaining agreement. You do not have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Zuniga, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with the probation officer today. She's going to go over a few things for probation with you. Counselor, did you want to go into that room also?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Good luck to you, Mr. Zuniga. Just look for the little
Thank you,
join
ma'am.
button. Everyone is excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Move on to-
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, Justin Gathright. Justin Gathright. Everybody ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ready, Judge.
That's Alexis, okay. All right, at this time, the court will call the case of Justin Gathright, cause number 710954. For each side, state their name and who they represent for the record, please.
Alexis Garcia for the state.
Ryan Arnett for Mr. Gathright.
Good morning, Mr. Gathright. How are you doing?
Good, you?
I'm doing very well. Are you the same Justin Gathright who's been charged with a theft?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss this case with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
And counselor, are you satisfied your client is confident enough to move forward in the plea today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Gathright, did you get an opportunity to go over a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonishments?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you go over that document with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign that document?
Yes, ma'am.
Counselor, are you satisfied your client understands his waiver of constitutional rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Gathright, are you entered into your plea voluntarily this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
State, is there a plea bargain?
There is, Judge. The terms of the agreement are going to be a $0 fine, court cost, 12 days Bear County Jail, credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and the judgment satisfied.
Is this everyone's understanding of the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Gathright, how do you plead to this charge?
No contest.
No contest, very well. The court accepts your plea of no contest. Bond has been voluntarily and intelligently entered into, and I'll set punishment as follows. We're going to move forward with a $0 fine, court costs, 12 days in the Bear County Jail, credit for time served, money and time to run concurrent, and the judgment is satisfied. Is there anything else from either side?
Nothing from the state.
Nothing from the defense.
There's nothing else from either side. Sir, I followed your bargaining agreement. I have my permission to appeal this. Mr. Gathright, if you do not have anything else that will hold you in jail, be let out later today, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Everyone is excused. Thank you, Counselor, for coming on and taking care of this matter.
Yes, thank you, Judge. You guys have a good rest of your day.
All right.